it will. Let me get the chat on. Alright, opening up chat. Hold on. Alright, chat is opened.
At Ninja Girl 79. Hello everyone.
And here we are, guys. All
At
right.
Ninja Girl 79.
We're gonna wait for a few minutes.
How's it going?
Let everybody get here. Hey, honey, it's good to have you here.
At Ninja Girl 79.
Yep, I got you.
Hi.
So we're gonna wait for a few people to get here before we get started with anything.
At Lounging with John. You damn ninja.
I guess your account's still messing up on you, David.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. Good evening all.
Hey, Brandon. How you doing, buddy?
At Lounging with John. I even switched fucking computers. At Ninja Girl 79. Hi David and Brandon.
Well, you know what, David? We'll give you an E for effort. How's that?
At Ninja Girl 79. I heard you using your OLE ladies. At Lounging with John. No. At Lounging with John. I want AF. At
That's
Lounging
funny.
with John. Hush.
Yeah, you got my girl over there. She'll be
At
in
Ninja
tears in
Girl
a minute.
79. LMAO. At Brandon Armstrong 2656. LOL, your account just hates you, David.
Yeah, it's just being stupid. I don't care if he uses it. It's fine. It's not a big deal. All right. So we are going from Detroit up to Iceland. I believe that's Iceland. The airport code is BIRK, Burke. Let me play the job that David set us up with here. So let's go ahead and play that. Go ahead and give us our mission briefing again, please. This is the mission David set us up with, guys.
We're departing from Detroit Metropolitan Wayne County Airport, heading to Reykjavik Airport. The distance is 2,438 miles, with an estimated time en route of 5 hours and 10 minutes. We'll be cruising at 3,000 feet.
Is that in Iceland?
Yes, Reykjavik is in Iceland.
That's what I thought. Okay. What does our traffic look like for our destination?
I can't provide traffic information for our destination. That's not something I can assist with.
What all can you assist with?
I can assist with radio communications, departure briefings, and arrival briefings. I can also help with aircraft systems and checklists if needed.
Oh, you know what? The co-pilot gave my mission information. Let's see what SkyOps says. You want to go ahead and give us our mission information? I gotta make sure we got it assigned. That's
Give me
why
a minute. Let me see what we've got. I'll get back to you in a minute or two.
Nope. Okay, let me go get it assigned. Let's go to our settings page real quick. There it is.
FedEx 228 Heavy, Gold Star International. All right, we got a new cargo mission for you. Heavy cargo transport for an international art exhibition from Detroit to Columbus, John Glenn Columbus Airport, Kilo Charlie Mike Hotel. Make sure...
You've got the destination incorrect. It's actually Detroit to BIRK. in Iceland. Can you update your records?
At Ninja Girl 79. BRB, I gotta go use the ladies' room.
Copy. Destination updated to Bravo India Romeo Kilo Reykjavik, Iceland.
Yeah, I don't know why you were seeing that other destination.
Copy. Destination is Bravo India Romeo Kilo Reykjavik, Iceland.
And what is the total distance? Alright, so Copilot can also do your mission information with you as
Bravo
well.
India Romeo Kilo, total distance about 2400 miles.
Alright. Technically, if I could figure out... I just can't get this checklist thing figured out on Say Intentions. If you get it figured out, your Copilot can actually go through and do all that automatically, switch it all on for you. But I never can get it to work. I don't know. I've even tried to upload like the PDF. A couple questions that I wanted to answer before we get started. This was stuff that came through on the emails since we've been flying on 2024. There's been questions, bukus of questions, and some of these questions I cannot answer. Some of the questions I can, and some of them I cannot. If it's like really sighted related, there's stuff that I can't answer. So if I don't answer your question, then you know that it was something that I couldn't answer. I'm not going to read it. If I can't answer it, why bring it up, right? So I try to organize it a little bit. Let me tell Ron Hollister, hey, we're on YouTube now, buddy.
Sending to Ron Hollister.
Send.
8:05 p.m.
Tell Andy hi. So just in case you don't get the notification, we're on YouTube if you want to join us.
Sending to Andy A.
Cancel. Stupid thing.
Okay, cancel.
Tell Andy Heisel we are on YouTube.
Sending to Andy. We are on YouTube.
Send. Oh no, it sent it twice, whatever. Anyways, so we'll go through these emails first, and then there's miscellaneous emails that I'll touch once we get up in the air. We are flying in the 777F. One of the questions that
At Ninja Girl
somebody
79.
was asking me about was the settings in the airplane. So being I got to go in there and look at it anyways because I've not flown the freighter in 2024, and I don't recall when I last flew the freighter in 2020. So we're going to look at the settings just to make sure that we've got everything the way it needs to be. So obviously the first thing you want to do, with that said, is number one,
At Andy Heisel.
make sure your
I am back from my
FSUI
absence.
PC is updated.
I've been busy in the Middle East.
If your
That's all I
FSUI
can say.
PC is not updated, then you're going to have problems in Microsoft 2024. I actually was having problems, and I thought it was my first officer. I thought it was TFM, and it come to be the fact that it was just FSUI PC needed updated. So check your updates. That's important. Okay.
At Ninja Girl 79. Hello.
Now we're not going to be doing boarding because we're doing a cargo mission, so there's no reason doing a GSX with all the passengers and all that. We don't need to do that. I'm not going to simulate boarding passengers if we don't have passengers. So let's go ahead and go here to TFM first. And of course on TFM, the first thing you do is choose your
At Brandon
aircraft.
Armstrong 2656. LOL Andy, you've never been to the Middle East.
He'd barely been out of his house. All right. We're going to go to panels. I need some power so I can see my CDU. Now, Andy A told me the only thing you need is the battery for your CDU. Tried this before and that did not work, but we're going to try it. So we got the battery on.
At the blind pilot. Hi guys.
Ron, how are you, buddy?
At Sonfire 11. Hi.
Now see, I got the battery on and the CDU is still not available, so I'm going to have to wait until First Officer gets everything else powered up, because the battery is on, but there's still no CDU.
At Ninja Girl 79.
Andy, I know you said
Hi Ron.
that if I turn the battery on, I can access the CDU. That's not true. Just with the battery on will not give you power to the CDU, because I've got it on. But actually, we'll just go down here and I will just do this.
At Brandon Armstrong
We'll just turn the
2656.
ground power on.
How's it going, Ron?
And that'll
At
give us power
Sonfire
to our
11.
CDU.
Yet. Just did it. At Andy Heisel.
Um,
Good evening, Ron. Good evening,
Andy,
Andy David.
I don't know
Christy,
what you're
Brandon,
doing different,
John,
but I'm
and
telling
anybody
you,
else, madness.
I went to the
I've
battery.
never been to the Middle East either,
I
but
turned
it sounded good as a story about my absence.
I turned on the battery and it would not give me CDU, so you must have something else turned on with it. I promise you, because whenever I just turn on battery, it does not give me power in the CDU. I had to go and actually hit the ground button too. So whatever you're doing is different from what I'm doing, apparently. Because now I got power. Alright, so with that said, I'm going to go through these settings. I'm not going to go through every little setting, but I will go through these settings because I've got about 71. Hold on, I'll tell you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 emails of people asking about settings. So I'm going to go through it and just talk a little bit about it because I need to check it anyway. So from the main menu, when you're in the 777, whether it's the freighter, the 300, or the 200, it's all the same. The menu is the same. You're going to hit right soft 5. It'll say PMDG setup is you're on that line. So we hit right soft 5, and we're going to hit left soft 1 for aircraft. All right, under aircraft, you have equipment. And then below it says restore, displays an original, load from. Then of course it says failures and other. Fix config, don't worry about none of that. So what you're going to hit is left off again for equipment. And you're going to have 12 pages here in the freighter. Now sometimes it might be a little less, it might be a little bit more. Just depends. Okay. All right. So I wanted to check these. So at the top, you have GS capture before lock. That's on deny. Auto LNAV on go around. That's enabled. GRWT entry. That's on yes. Flight tablet. If you're using the tablet, you can leave it on. If you're not using the tablet, which I'm not, I do it all myself anyways, then I turn it off. TCAS, don't mess with that. And then you go to the next page, alt down arrow. Takeoff thrust derates. Leave that alone. It's on enabled at the top. Climb thrust D rates. There's enabled and disabled. It's enabled. Climb D rate washout altitude. And it should be set 12,000 feet is the one that it's on. I don't know fully on some of these settings 100%, but just leave it where it's at. And then you're going to see FMS CRZ for cruise, I believe. Phase THR limb. And it's going to be set to CRZ. Company speed by default, I think, set to 300. So this, you can go through all these pages. I'm not going to read all these because we'd be here all night. You can go through all these pages with your alt and up arrow and down arrow, and that's going to be all the settings. You got default axle. You got instruments, standby instruments, ADF installed. Of course, it's on yes. Your clock type can be analog or digital. I like digital, so I hit left all 3 to change that. Cabin sign selector is set on no smoking. I believe you can change it to no electronics, not installed. Okay, no smoking. We'll leave it on no smoking. Then you got channel spacing. Don't worry about that. And I'm going to look here. Packages. O fuel equipped. It's on none for the freighter. I think on the 300 you can get more tanks that you can set it to. I believe it's the 300, not the freighter. APU to pack. APU to pack installed. Mine's on yes. Test package, no. SATCAM antenna. You can put it on whatever you want. It don't make a difference. I just got mine set to SATCOM. And then I'm going to look here. GPWS's. Anyway, that's all your call outs. You shouldn't have to mess with that. Warning. I got mine where it can get water in the water in CYAN, cyan, whatever you pronounce that. I got mine set to yes. Resettable siren. You want to set that on yes, because if you don't set it where you can reset it, that can be a problem. Okay. Autopilot disengagement warning. You can set it on Weller or siren. It's just the sound that it makes. Mine's set on the Weller, W-A-I-L-E-R, Whaler. And then the autopilot disengage theme is set to 2 presses. Means you got to hit it twice. When you're turning it off, turning it on, or when you're going to turn it back on. All right. Altitude alert settings, leave that where it's at. Altitude approach oral, set to no. Crew alertness monitor, leave that on no. Don't turn that on. Auto pre-flight uplinks is set to yes by default. Leave it alone. Auto alternate list uplink, it's on no. You don't need that to be on unless you're worried about going to your alternate. And if you do, you still don't need that to be on. Alright. And then page 12 is the data link. Auto descent forecast uplink. Mine's on yes. Auto position report downlink. That's on yes. I don't know if that has to be on or not. Auto position. I don't know. I'm going to leave it the way it is because I don't know if that needs to be on or not. And then you got the cost index. By default, it's set to 85. And then the alternate minimum runway length for this, it's set to 8,500. ILS requirement set to yes. And then that's it for those. So then if you hit left soft 6, you go back a menu. And we're back on equipment. Restore displays. Load from failures and other. Failures is off by default, I believe. We're going to make sure. Yeah, that's off. Okay. And then you got under display units. This one's set to LBS. You can set it to KGS as well. This one's set to pounds. And then the next one is your temperature. Or you can set it in C or Fahrenheit. And this one's on Celsius is what that is. See, you don't want it on Fahrenheit. Because right now it's going to give you, well, it's telling me in Fahrenheit, saying outside 28 degrees Fahrenheit, but anyways, that don't matter. You can put it on whatever you want it to be on. Flight director type, leave that alone. Ground speed display, leave that on. Rising runway, leave that where it's at. Let's see. I'm just looking for anything else that you need to know. Track up.
At the blind pilot. Yes, John. C is Celsius.
Okay, that's what I thought. Celsius, yeah. Minimum runway length. This one's set to 7,000 feet. Other traffic, show all. Range 40 nautical miles. Altitude separation 2,800 feet. Low oil quantity. I don't know what inverse means. I got my oil quantity on. High vibration alert on. Max continuous thrust bugs is on. Show ref in N1 set to always. Door arming indication is on. Okay, and with that, that's it. Alright, swing back to the main menu. To go to the main menu, you do Alt U, and we're back to the main menu. So now we can go ahead and I'm going to go back to close CDU here. Let me pull up my panel. I'm going to shut the power back off. Go to my panels. Go down to electrical. And again, now watch, if I turn off ground power, and I'm getting ready to do it. Okay, I shut that stuff off. Now I bet you if I go right now, the only thing that's on is battery. That's it. Now watch when I try to look at my CDU. It must be a bug because now my battery on is still showing my CDU. But when you're cold and dark and flip the battery the first time, on my end, it did not come on. Anyways. Wait. Yeah, that's really weird. But either way. Let's alright, battery is off. But see, TFM is saying it backwards. It's saying the IDG drives are connected now when actually they're off. I don't know why it's saying it backwards, I think. But anyways, that is done. So let's go ahead and open
At Sunfire 11.
First
I have a
Officer.
new FMC though.
Oh, well, that might be why, Andy. There's probably something else that turns on with it, honestly. Like maybe when I'm at cold and dark, the power altogether is not available at all. And maybe when you turn it on yours, the power is like on standby maybe. I mean, I don't know. Alright. So let me go ahead and go to ground here. Okay. So let's answer some questions here. I just had to get some noise going. Baby, how does this airplane look as far as cockpit? Does it look good?
Roger, Delta 1365.
At Ninja Girl 79. Looks really good.
Brickyard 3521,
Awesome.
runway 22 left taxi via Echo Kilo.
Alright, so someone asked me, when you switch from 2020 to
At
2024,
Ninja Girl 79.
can you move over
Everything is more
the
clearer.
add-ons that you use on
At
2020?
Sunfire 11. My
Um,
standby power at cold/dark is set to auto.
I'm going to say yes on that. That there might be some add-ons that don't work on 2024, that's just going to be one of them things that you're just going to have to test it out and see if it works. For example, GSX, right? GSX works on 2020 and 2024. Now, in order to get GSX to work, and we've got 3 emails that were asking about this. How do you get GSX to work in 2024? It's really simple. Okay, you're going to go and you're going to run the installer for the
Brickyard 5686, taxi to parking via Alpha 3, Alpha
for the
Victor,
GSX. I believe it's called.
runway 22 left, then Yankee 5 kilo,
Let me
5
look and
kilo
see because
Echo.
I forget what it's called. It's.
Alpha 3, Alpha Victor, Zulu, Zulu 5, hold
Let
short
me
of
go and
runway
find it
22
here.
left, then Yankee 5 kilo Echo, Brickyard 5686. Ready to taxi. Delta 22, runway 22 left taxi via Uniform 9er Bravo.
Let me find it here.
Runway 9er left, then
At
Yankee,
Sunfire
Yankee 10.
11. Universal Installer.
Yeah, but it's called something else. So when it's in the start menu,
10 Delta 22.
Dream Team or something like that. Let me find it. What is it called?
Taxi to the gate.
I used it before, you guys. Because you got to run that, you got to link GSX to the 2024 in that installer.
Whiskey, Papa 3, hold short of runway 3 left, then Mike 3, Foxtrot, hold short of runway 9er left, then Echo 2, Kilo, Echo 7, American 1134. Delta 1307, ready to taxi. Delta 1307, runway 21 right taxi via Uniform 9er, Uniform Golf, hold short of runway 9er left, then Victor
Let me
Mike
find it here real quick.
Runway 21 right taxi via Uniform 9er, Uniform Golf, hold short of runway 9er left, then Victor, Mike 6, Delta 1307. Spirit Wings 1433 ready to taxi. Spirit Wings 1433, runway 3 left taxi via Echo Kilo, Echo 2, Foxtrot, hold short
Well,
of runway 9er left, then Mike
I don't see it there neither though. What was it called?
Runway 3
Anyway,
left
it's
taxi via Echo
the
Kilo, Echo 2,
installer.
Foxtrot, hold short of runway 9er left, then Mike 1, Spirit Wings 1433. Delta 159 ready to taxi. Delta 159
At the blind pilot. John, it looks like FSTD install.
Runway 3 left taxi.
That's what I see on my desktop.
FSTD. FS Dream Team is what you're going to see under your start menu. FS Dream Team folder. You hit enter on that, and then you down arrow, and it's going to put you on FSDT installer. But you're going to look for FS Dream Team, okay?
Juliet 11, Quebec, Uniform 9er.
FS Dream Team folder collapse. You hit enter on that, and that's where the FSDT installer is. So then you load that, and you link GSX to 2024. All you do is go to the top of that bracket that it starts you out where it's a table, and just look for 2024 or something to that effect. And if you look, you'll see where it says link, or it will say relink. Mine said relink. I don't know why relink, but that's how you do it. And then to go back to that main question, you know, you just got to test the add-ons, whatever you might be using. I'm not going to say, hey, no, your add-ons won't work. Now, another question came in, and I'm still working on that. I tried to get it working earlier, and it didn't work. Supposedly, you can use the 737, 800, 900, 700, 600, but you got to move the folders over to 2024. I moved the folders over, but they're still not. I put the folders where my other PMDG airplanes are, and they're still not working correctly. So I think it's just a matter I gotta make sure I move the folder over correctly. So I will update you on that whenever I get that working on my end. If you figure it out, great. If you don't, just keep an eye on the channel here, and I will update you. Okay? All right. Another question, which I was asked this by several.
SkyWest 3994, push and start approved.
Pushback approved. SkyWest 3994.
How much money in total does it take if you are a person? Let me read it because I don't want to. Okay. I know that you've been simming for quite a long time, but just a rough guesstimate here. How much money does it take when flying in the simulator using Microsoft 2020, 2024, P3D, everything that you've done? How much do you think you have spent? Okay, so number one, I want to say this in the front: no matter what hobby you have, nothing's free. Number two, I have bought a lot of stuff in simming since I started flying. Airplanes, add-ons, other programs, streaming, you know, to be able to go stream live. I mean, everything to do with simming. I probably got around $2,000. About $2,000 in simming. That's counting simming equipment. That's everything. Now that's a rough number. I could be off a little bit. That I think that might be a little high, a little on the high end. But you know, if you're going to get involved in it, there's only two parts of this. You either will enjoy simming and you'll keep on doing it, or you won't like it. There's really not a middle. There's not a middle point for whether you like flying or not. You either like it or you don't. And you're going to spend the money. You're going to do that, especially if you want to have, you know, the different airplanes and things that make it more accessible, things that make it, you know, more realistic. For me, when it comes to flying, I like to try to keep things as real as possible. I always have. You know, when I first started flying, I made sure that, you know, that I was able to also fly on the that sim. And you know, Brandon and Josh, they had been flying longer than me by quite a while, and I beat them to the punch on that. I started flying on that sim before they even did. But I like to keep things real. I like to simulate as much as I can. It's just what I do.
SkyWest 3877, hold position.
Hold on one
Caution
second,
the
guys. Let me
guardrail
fix
on the
something here real
taxiway.
quick.
Hold position. SkyWest 3877.
Alright.
SkyWest 3877, continue taxi. Roger, SkyWest 3877.
Alright. I just had to fix a couple things.
At Davidsut W2S.
Oh, there you go,
Okay,
David.
I'm
Now
here.
you're good. Yep. You're on yours again. Okay, hold on 1 minute, guys.
At Davidsut W2S. Okay, good. At Ninja Girl 79. Welcome back.
Alright.
At Davidsut W2S. And yes, Christy. I'm on my girl's computer. You damn ninja.
Delta 947, taxi to parking via Alpha 4.
Okay.
Romeo.
At Ninja Girl 79.
Kilo, Juliet 11,
LMAO.
Uniform 9er.
Couple people ask me, they said, whenever you're flying and you're not flying live online, do you listen to music? And if so, does that make it fun having the music playing in the background? Well, not really. It don't make a difference.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. Now let's hope it behaves, lol.
I do play music on the channel just because there's songs that I write.
22 left taxi via Quebec Bravo, hold short of runway 9er left, then Yankee 10 Skywest 3922.
But yeah,
At Davidsut W2S. Shut it, Brandon. Don't think like that.
I don't never think about the negative. I think about the positive. It'll keep working for you, David. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Runway 22 left taxi via Quebec Bravo, hold
At
short of
Davidsut
runway 9er left, then
W2S.
Yankee 10
Damn right.
4717.
At Ninja Girl 79. I'm thinking positive.
That's right. Gotta stay positive. Brandon's got his mind in the sewer over there.
Ground Spirit Wings 997, taxi to parking.
Spirit Wings 909.
All right.
At Davidsut W2S. He is good at that.
Short of runway 22 left, then Yankee 5 Kilo Echo.
Checking other emails here. Hold on 1 second. Because I know there's some other ones here.
Short of runway 22 left, then Yankee 5 Kilo Echo.
Can you
Spirit Wings
explain
997.
how you get rid of a vector that's in the way of your other waypoints or a route discontinuity? I can do this by heart. Okay. So we're just going to use easy names for example. So let's say that you've got the waypoint Romeo on line 3.
At Brandon Armstrong
Hold on, I gotta wait
2656.
for numbnuts to stop
I didn't
talking.
have my mind anywhere, lol.
Okay, let's say you got Romeo on line 3. And on line 2 is where your vector / route discontinuity is, and above that you got another waypoint that is Ninja. Okay? To get
Delta 1686,
the vector out of the way on line 2,
Uniform 9er.
you go to line 3,
Whiskey 4, Whiskey Juliet,
Romeo,
Uniform
for
9er,
example.
1686.
You'll select it with the left soft key. So if it's on line 3, it would be left soft 3. So you hit your left soft 3 button, then you hit left soft 2, and then it's going to say execute button enabled or available. So you hit Alt E, execute it, and the vector's gone. It's that easy.
Skywest 3756, clear for
If it's on, here's where people get confused sometimes.
Approved, Skywest 3756.
Let's use the same examples. Okay, let's say that there is a vector on line 5. The name Ninja is on line 1 of the next page. So let's say you got 3 pages of waypoints and you're on page 1, and on line 5 is a vector, and on page 2 Ninja is on line 1. You go to page 2,
Runway 21 right taxi
you
via
select that
26,
line
November 8,
with the
73,
left soft, so
Tango
left
Zulu.
soft 1, go back to page 1 and hit left soft 5. That's going to take Ninja waypoint to page 1 on line 5. Sometimes people get that confused, and trust me, I used to do the same thing.
Ground Delta 2039,
Not a big deal.
taxi to the gate. Delta 2039, taxi to parking via Whiskey 2, Whiskey Juliet.
Alright, another question that came in, and I cannot answer this, but the developer of TFM is watching, so maybe he will tap in and answer this on chat. you guys have always flown the
At
PMDG
Ninja Girl
airplanes.
79. I'm thinking
I
about eating
noticed that there's
popcorn.
another
Can't make up my
program out
mind
there
yet.
that someone made
My
for
brain
the
and stomach
Airbus,
are having a team meeting to decide.
but personally, I think that other program is a
Delta
little
672, runway
finicky.
22 left taxi via
Sometimes it
Juliet 8,
works and
Juliet,
sometimes it
uniform
doesn't
9er,
work
Bravo, hold short
the
of
way
runway
that it
9er
should.
left, then Yankee 10.
How come nobody's never programmed
Runway
anything
22
for
left
the
taxi via
Airbus
Juliet 8, Juliet uniform
inside
9er,
of
Bravo,
TFM?
hold short of runway 9er left,
Is it
then
because
Yankee,
it's not
Yankee 10,
possible?
Delta 672.
There's no way to do it? Or no one's focused on trying to program an Airbus to be flown in TFM? I personally think that programming can be done.
49, push and start
It
approved.
just has to be applied to the TFM program. Hopefully we see that happen in the future, but I was just curious what
At
your
Brandon
thoughts was
Armstrong
on this.
2656. Popcorn makes me thirsty.
Okay, so here's my thoughts on that. I think that it would be cool if we could access the Airbus using TFM, but at the same time, I also understand that, you know, there's a lot of programming and updates
Ninja
that
Girl
TFM has
79.
been doing
Yeah, same
to
here.
keep up with the stuff that we fly in PMDG, and I'd say that's why Andy probably has not went into trying to program for the 2020. You know, I'm sure that, yeah, it's definitely possible. They just haven't done it, and there's no, you know, no foul play in that, no hard feelings. But that's, you know, but I will tell you this: there is another program in the makings, and I can't tell you a lot about it. Because number one, I'm not trying to make anybody mad at me, and number two, I won't go against agreements that have had to be signed for making sure that no one, you know, leaks anything. So I can't say nothing about this other program, but I can tell you there is another program being worked on, and hopefully we'll see the Airbus in that program. We'll see what happens. Here comes another one. This is kind of a deep email. Johnny, I first wanted to say I really enjoy watching your channel. I like watching you when you was on BVI Pilots. I know that you still stream on there sometimes, but mostly you stream at the lounge, which I respect 100%. But here's my question, and maybe this question is calling someone else out as well. I don't know, because I don't know the full story behind all this. But you was the one a long time ago that had created an airline for BVI pilots, but it never got, it never came off the ground. And everybody in BVI went to a different airline for BVI. I believe that's called BVI Virtual. I believe is the name of it. What is the deal with that? Why was it that you was unable to run the airline that you came out with in the beginning? That is a very deep question. Very deep. Let me think how the best way to answer that.
Left taxi via uniform 9er Bravo, hold short of runway 9er left, then Yankee 10.
Runway 22 left taxi.
Activate set W2S.
Yeah, someone.
It's simple. It was snagged from him.
All right, someone answered and said it was snagged. I had definitely came up with the name, and that was the idea that me and Brandon and Josh had came up with. We was going to do it, and someone else had did the same thing, and
Delta 1654.
we just kind of step back from it because we're like, we're not going to argue about it. Let them run what they want to run. No big deal. I do plan on running a virtual airline again.
Skywest 3814, taxi to the gate.
It's there, but I'm not doing anything with it right now. Speaking of that, there's another email I need to answer. Someone was asking about the flight link, and did they ever fix it? And I can tell you that I don't know. We'll go look and see. Let me see if we can find it here. Maybe we can.
Delta 2454, runway 22 left taxi via Uniform Niner, Quebec 3, Quebec, Bravo. Hold short of runway Niner left, then Yankee, Yankee 10.
Runway 22 left taxi via Uniform Niner, Quebec 3, Quebec, Bravo. Hold short of runway Niner left.
Let's go
then
take a look
Yankee,
real quick.
10, Delta 2454.
And then we're going to start getting things going here with the flight too. But let me go to, I think it's Flight Link.
Delta 2577, runway 21 right taxi via Uniform Niner, Quebec, Bravo. Hold short of runway Niner left, then Victor, Victor 2, Victor, Mike, Mike 6.
Runway 21 right taxi
Here it
via
is.
Uniform Niner, Quebec, Bravo. Hold short of runway Niner left, then Victor, Victor 2, Victor, Mike, Mike 6, Delta 2577.
Delta 1621, taxi to parking via Whiskey 4, Whiskey Papa 3, hold short of runway 3 left, then Mike 3, Foxtrot, Uniform, Uniform Niner.
Whiskey 4, Whiskey Papa 3, hold short of runway 3 left, then Mike 3, Foxtrot, Uniform, Uniform Niner, Delta 1621.
Okay, so
Request pushback.
Delta 1319.
let me go to the
cleared for
browser
push and
version
start.
here and see if they've updated their announcement.
Delta 1319.
You okay, honey? You okay? Huh? Again? You was like that yesterday.
United 1223, taxi to parking via Whiskey 2, Whiskey Papa 3, hold short of runway 3 left, then Mike 3, Foxtrot, hold short of runway 9 left, then Echo 3. Whiskey 2, Whiskey Papa 3, hold short of runway 3 left, then Mike 3, Foxtrot, hold short of runway 9
Oh,
left,
hold on.
then Echo 3, United 1223.
Let me see if that's correct.
Ground Skywest 3860, taxi to parking.
SkyWest 3860, taxi to parking via Alpha 3, Alpha Romeo, hold short of runway 4 right, then Yankee Kilo 4 Kilo.
Alpha 3, Alpha Romeo, hold short of runway 4 right, then Yankee Kilo 4 Kilo, Skywest 3860.
Okay, last announcement was about being aware. There's been no change with the announcement, so it's still not.
Skywest 3516, ready to
Why they don't fix that, I don't know. It's a simple fix.
3516, runway 22 left taxi via Kilo
Anyway,
Romeo,
let's
Yankee 4 Yankee, hold short of runway 9 left, then Yankee 10.
go ahead and get other stuff loaded here.
via Kilo, Romeo, Yankee 4 Yankee, hold short of runway 9 left, then Yankee 10, Skywest 3516.
I'm gonna go in my settings real quick on First Officer 6 because I don't want the GSX. So we're gonna.
Endeavour 49905, taxi to parking via Whiskey 2, Whiskey Papa 3, hold short of runway 3 left, then Mike 3, Foxtrot, Uniform, Quebec.
Whiskey 2,
Here we
Whiskey
go.
Papa 3, hold short of runway 3 left, then Mike 3, Foxtrot, Uniform, Quebec, Endeavour 49905.
Ground for Carrot 4357, taxi to parking.
Hold on 1 second, guys. I'm going to go into our settings here.
Taxi to parking via Alpha 3, Alpha Victor Zulu Zulu 5, hold short of runway 22 left, then Yankee 5 Kilo Echo.
Alpha 3, Alpha Victor Zulu Zulu 5, hold short of runway 22 left, then Yankee 5 Kilo Echo for Carrot 4357. Ground, Endeavor 5109er, taxi to parking. Endeavor 5109er, taxi to parking via Whiskey 2, Whiskey Juliet Kilo.
Whiskey 2, Whiskey Juliet Kilo, Endeavor 5109er.
I'm looking for the settings button here. Hold on. Here we go.
Delta 3121, taxi to parking via Whiskey 2, Whiskey, Papa 3, hold short of runway 3 left, then Mike 3, Foxtrot, Uniform 8.
Whiskey 2, Whiskey Papa 3, hold short of runway
Hold on,
3
guys.
left.
I'm looking for.
Mike 3,
That's not the right page.
Foxtrot, Uniform 8, Delta 3121.
Endeavor 4644 ready to taxi.
Endeavor 4644.
There should be a settings button here somewhere. I just gotta find it.
Left, then Yankee 10.
Runway 22 left, taxi via Quebec, Bravo, hold short of runway 9er left, then Yankee 10, Endeavor 4644.
Here we go. Settings. I'm going to turn off GSX, so we're going to do that.
Ground, Endeavor 4647, taxi to the ramp.
Endeavor 4647, taxi to parking via Alpha 2, Alpha Quebec.
Alpha 2, Alpha, Quebec, Endeavor 4647.
I'm just going through the settings real quick, guys.
Spirit Wings 1687 ready to taxi.
Spirit Wings 1687, runway 22 left, taxi via Echo, Kilo 7, Yankee 10.
Runway 22 left, taxi via Echo, Kilo 7, Yankee 10, Spirit Wings 1687.
Bear with me a second, guys.
Ground Delta 2476, taxi to parking.
Delta 2476, taxi to parking via Alpha 4, Alpha Romeo, hold short of runway 4 right, then Kilo Juliet 8.
Alpha 4, Alpha Romeo, hold short of runway 4 right, then Kilo Juliet 8, Delta 2476.
Okay, we don't need the flight attendant messages.
Southwest 3149er ready to taxi.
Southwest 3149er, runway 4 right taxi via Echo, Kilo 8, Kilo, hold short of runway 9er left, then Yankee 1.
Runway 4 right taxi
Set
via
landing
Echo,
gear,
Kilo
set
8, Kilo, hold
flaps.
short of runway 9er left, then Yankee 1 Southwest 3149er.
Repeat, read back.
Ground, Delta 2566, taxi to the gate.
Delta 2566, taxi to parking via Alpha 2, Alpha Quebec, Juliet 8.
Alpha 2, Alpha, Quebec, Juliet 8, Delta 2566. Southwest 322, runway 4 right taxi via Echo Kilo, hold short of runway 9er left, then Yankee 1. Runway 4 right taxi via Echo Kilo, hold short of runway 9er left, then Yankee 1 Southwest 322.
I don't know what that's for. Press PMDG takeoff screw. Presses the PMVG takeoff screw
Delta 1085, taxi to
when
parking.
N1 is
Delta
70%.
1085, taxi to parking via Whiskey 2, Whiskey Juliet.
I don't know what that means. Does anybody know what the hell that's supposed
Whiskey
to
2, Whiskey
mean?
Juliet, Uniform Niner, Delta 1085.
GSX interface, we don't want that.
Delta 2517, ready to
Open
taxi.
door on start.
Delta 2517, runway 21 right, taxi via Uniform Niner, Juliet, Papa 6.
Um,
Runway 21 right, taxi via Uniform Niner, Juliet, Papa 6, Delta 2517.
I don't know what that thing about enabling pressing the screw button at 70%. Spoken briefings, we don't really need that, do we? Notify ATC boundaries, we don't. Ask if ready for briefing. We don't need that on. Almost done here, guys. Hold on. All right. Go to the home screen. Close checklist. Here we go. Okay. Handing comms over to you.
I'll take over the comms now.
You can go ahead and get her IFR info.
I'll get our IFR clearance.
Now, if anybody's got questions, Ron, if you got any questions, anybody at all, feel free to ask.
Metro clearance, FedEx 228
We're going
heavy.
to go ahead and get
We'd
our
like to receive
IFR
our
going
IFR
here.
clearance with information Foxtrot. Stand by.
Oh, and then while we're waiting on this, someone asked me, this was in a few emails too, what made me decide to make the switch from 2020 to 2024?
X228 Heavy, Metro clearance.
Stand by.
Reykjavik via the Zetter 4 departure. Radar vectors DCAT, then is filed. Departure runway 3 left. Initial climb to 17,000. Departure on 125.525, squawk 7445.
Metro clearance, FedEx 228 Heavy, cleared to Reykjavik via Zetter 4, radar vectors DCAT, then is filed. Runway 3 left, climb to 17,000, departure frequency 125.525, squawk 7445.
FedEx 228 Heavy, read that correct.
Alright, let's go ahead. Okay, what starts this guy?
Detroit Metro clearance, citation Mike November Yankee 124, request IFR to Burke.
Clearance on request, stand by.
Cleared to Burke is filed, time maintained 17,000, expect flight level 190.
Alright, I'm going to have to reopen first officer because I did new settings.
Expect runway 3 left for citation 124.
Citation 124, read back correct. Contact ground on 132.725.
Ready to get this flight underway, my love.
Detroit Metro clearance delivery. Delta 509er IFR to San Francisco. Ready to copy.
Delta 509er is cleared to San Francisco.
At the blind
Airport,
pilot.
filed, runway 9
So
left.
far, it
Climb
looks
and
like just
maintain
practice.
5,000 expected
Just
flight.
like anything else in life. Thanks though. At Ninja Girl 79.
As filed. Runway
Yes,
9
yes.
Climb and maintain 5,000 expect flight level tree. 6010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is 125.525. Squawk 6544. Delta 509er.
Delta 509er, read back is correct. Contact ground on 119.45 when ready to taxi. Good day.
Alright, here we go. We're going to turn that down, guys, because it's going to get loud. First officer does. I'm going to put it down to about 30%. Let me know if that's too quiet for you guys. Actually, it's at 20%. Alright, we'll go ahead and put our fuel in. Fuel. Go to my scratch pad. 189,820. 189,820. 189,820 pounds of fuel. Go to our payload. .2 is going to be our payload. Hit enter, right sub 2. Now go back to the main menu. There we go. I hope I set the directory for the freighter. I'll know here in a minute when they do the flight plan. I'm pretty sure I did. Okay, back to answering about 2020 and 2024. My wife done answered one of the questions. You know, visually, those that watched it, that, you know, watch us do flights and stuff, hands down, it's, well, let's just ask my wife, honey, if on a scale 1 to 100, 100 being the best and 1 being the worst, the difference between 2020 and 2024, how much better is it visually? And the photographic,
At Ninja Girl 79. Way above 100.
yeah, see, it's just everything's better. The photographic, where you actually get real pictures of stuff, and they're slowly adding more and more in with that. So if you like flew over the White House, you would get the real picture of the White House, right? Or you flew over the Twin Towers, you know, you'd get real pictures of them places. Does anybody disagree about putting Andy down in the cargo bay? That way if he starts drinking, we don't got to worry about him bothering anybody. Everybody okay with
At Ninja Girl
that?
79. It's more clearer, you can read stuff and see vehicles and people walking and driving.
Wow. Can you make sure that you place Andy Heiso in the docking bay?
Notification received. New upgrade.
Understood, Captain. I will ensure that Andy High School is placed in the docking bay.
He's also not to have any alcohol but light beer.
Understood, Captain. I will ensure that Andy High School is placed in the docking bay.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. Put him down there, LOL.
Also, will you get my wife Christy a code Coca-Cola with ice? And if she wants anything else, go ahead and get it for her.
Understood, Captain. I will get a Coca-Cola with ice for Christy and check if she wants anything else.
Also, what is our current weather?
Notification received. New upgrade.
The current weather at Detroit Metropolitan Wayne County Airport is -3 degrees Celsius, with visibility of 10 miles and broken clouds at 23,000 feet. There is no precipitation at this time.
You might want to tell the crew that's going with us they're going to need their jackets. We're flying to Iceland.
Understood, Captain. I will ensure the crew is informed to bring their jackets for our flight to Iceland.
Ron, I hope you got your jacket, buddy. It's going to be cold where we're going. Yeah, and then like if I go outside, what she's saying is everything looks so much better Way better. You can actually walk around, but I don't know where I'm going when I do it. See, I can walk this way too. But I don't know where in the world I'm walking to. It's pretty wild. Alright, she's doing the walk around.
I checked with Christy, and she would also like some pretzels along with the Coca-Cola. I'll get that for her now.
AirAct data's up to date. We'll go to the pose in it phase.
At the blind pilot. I thought we just got rid of all of that cold, wet white stuff. Smiles.
And they've already put in our information. Hold on. It turned up the first officer again. I don't know why it does that. That is so annoying. I'm about to go into the settings next time and have the door where they don't open it. Because that is too loud. Alright. Pose in it's already there. We'll go ahead and do our position. I think it's already aligned too, honestly. So we'll go here. I think they already did the alignment. So, all right, route KDTW. And we're going to BIRK. Yeah, I know, Ron. I know what you're saying. We'll activate that. This will tell me if I've got my directory in. Nope. Okay. I don't. So, let's go to first officer real quick. Alright, I paused it. Let me fix this real quick.
Pause menu. KDTW, Detroit Metro Wayne Co. Next waypoint ATCW.
Okay.
70 degrees, 1 nautical miles. Press Q to
I just got to fix the directory real quick.
Access options and social features.
Alright, here we go. You gotta set directories for every airplane that you fly, even in 2020 on the SimBrief downloader. So we'll go to local C, go to users, administrator, app data, local, packages, and then we're going to go to Microsoft Limited. Limitless, I believe is what it's called. And then local states, WASM. And then you go to 2024. There it is, PMDG 77F. There we go. And then you got to do the same thing for the weather. You got to add the route. Hit browse. And then you're going to go to your local disk, your main disk, so C for me. Users, administrator, app data, local O, packages, and then Microsoft Limitless. And then local state, WASM, MS-2024. Then I'm going to the aircraft that I'm doing it for, to the freighter. Select folder.
At Nanosterical. Epstein Land.
And there we go. And there we go. And now it's done. I'll export the formats. Alright, now it should. Hold on 1 second.
Detroit Metro clearance delivery.
Hold on, that stupid thing.
Ready to copy IFR clearance to Kilo Echo Sierra Charlie.
SkyWest 424 tree is cleared to Kilo Echo Sierra Charlie Airport as filed, runway 9er left. Climb and maintain 2000. Departure frequency is 125.15, squawk 2755.
Cleared to Kilo Echo Sierra Charlie as filed, runway 9er left. Climb and
Okay, I'm definitely going to be shutting that door every time that it updates. It gets loud again.
SkyWest 424 tree, readback is correct. Contact ground on 130.75 when ready to taxi. Good day.
Hold on, guys.
Detroit Metro clearance delivery. Delta 1187 IFR to Boston. Ready to copy. Delta 1187 is cleared to Boston Airport as filed, runway 9er left. Climb and maintain 5,000. Cleared to Boston as filed, runway 9er left. Climb and maintain 5,000, expect flight level tree, 6010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is 1 tree 4 decimal tree, squawk 6 tree 42, Delta 1187.
Okay, I did it. Why did not exporting it?
Delta 1187, read back correct. Contact ground on 1 tree 2 decimal 725. Good day.
Hold on. It's waiting on something. What's it waiting on? It's waiting on something. Hold on a minute. It might be because I added it right in the middle of it. If that is a case, it ain't a big deal. I can there we go. Yep. Okay, we're good. Let me put the flight plan info in real quick, and then I'll unpause first officer. Guys, I've got the best wife ever. Can't nobody top her. Just thought I'd throw that out there. Alright, we'll load that route in there. Mr. Ron Hollister, guys, he's in debt with the airline by $37,000.
At Ninja Girl 79.
I expect him to
Aiden,
pay it
thank you.
by in the morning, by 8 a.m. in the morning. He wrecked one of our airplanes, so he's got to pay for it. So, sorry, Ron. No, I'm just kidding. He's probably thinking, what? All right, we'll activate, execute. Go do our weather here. Execute that. Now we'll do our descent weather. Right soft 5, left soft 6. Now we'll do our departure. Alright, 3 left. Zeter 4. 3
At
left.
Brandon Armstrong 2656. And what the hell do I have to pay for now, LOL?
I didn't say Brandon. I said Ron. He must have been acting like he was here watching and not listening, guys. He done got himself busted, honey. I didn't even say Brandon.
At the blind pilot. Well, I always knew you were crazy. Smiles.
Alright, sick bow. Hey, I found Brandon on the waypoints. Doodle. Alright, there's our departure. We'll go back here, do our arrival. It is going to be a code
At Brandon
landing,
Armstrong
y'all.
2656. I've been in and out doing other
19.
stuff as well.
Uh-huh. Yeah, like that one night when you vanished on us. We're on to you, Brandon. Alright, 19. Turt. 3N. I thought it said turd. 19. Turt 3N. The waypoint spelled T-E-R-T 3N. Oh, God. There's no transition. But there is an ILS, so we'll be okay. Execute it. Alright. This has got us flying, guys, at 33,000 feet. I'm a little confused about that altitude, but cost index is 108. Now it said 14.0 reserve. I put it down to 7. We don't need 14 pounds of reserve. Alright, now our thrust. We're looking at 46. They got us taken off with flaps 20. And then I think we're going to keep it what it's got here. Sim Brief said 148 for V1. This has got us at 158. We're going to keep what it is. 160 for VR. Yeah, we'll just keep what it's got here. .0. So V1 158, VR 161, and V2 at 165. Looks good. Let's go ahead and unpause first officer. There we go. All right. You know, I don't know why it does that, where it deletes the takeoff speed, because it's still going to be the same thing that I put in there. Email. Let's go ahead and go through more email here. Okay, Anonymous 228. It says Anonymous 228 from Philly. Do you actually think that your music is really good? You really believe that? You've got your viewers brainwashed that your music is something spectacular when you're letting a program write the music for you,
At
obviously.
Ninja Girl 79. Oh boy, here we go.
There's no way that you're writing all them songs. They're too organized for you to be the one that writes them. Songs like that are songs that's probably already published somewhere by a singer, and you're just copying and pasting. Why don't you write something real? Seriously. And I don't care what you think or to tell you what I think, obviously, or I would have not emailed you. So if you got something to say, just give a shout out to Philly, because Philly thinks you're full of shit. You don't write nothing. And that's probably made up viewers talking on your stream.
At the Blind Pilot. I see a troll.
Oh, Philly. Philly, what you don't know. But what I know is, I don't really care what your opinion is. These are real people that I'm talking to. And I can promise you, you can ask my wife, those songs are from me. Letter by letter, by word, by sentence, by paraphrase, whatever you want to call it. Those are my songs. I wrote them. You don't like what it is, just jump on your little horsey and keep on galloping on through. Normally we'd say you're welcome here, but we don't welcome trolls. So, or, Philly, being your email's anonymous, why don't you untuck those little cast iron balls of yours and come to the lounge while we're live? Why not? Another keyboard gangster. You know what? You just gave me an idea for a song. Oh, yes, you did. Oh, the keyboard gangster at it again.
At Ninja Girl 79. Hell yeah, babe.
So I'll tell you what, Philly. You're special. And I'm going to write a song just for you. So we'll take this email. We'll flag it. And delete it. Bye-bye. Toodaloo. Now, I don't sing the songs, and I'm okay to admit that, but I do write them.
At the blind pilot. Sick Christy on to him. LOL.
And this is real people talking to me, by the way. It's not me making up,
At Ninja Girl
that people's
79.
talking to me. So what? There's
Yes,
a fake
please, can I?
Brandon, fake Christy, fake Ron. What a jackwagon. You are free to say whatever you want, my love. Get him, girl.
At the blind pilot. Do it, Christy. Have some fun with him. LOL. At Brandon Armstrong 2656. He'll probably cry.
Alright. All set for the checklist. Yeah, you don't want none of her, I promise you, pal. Okay, we're all set for that. Let's go ahead and...
At Ninja Girl 79. Hey Philly, go cry to mommy, cause a fake person yourself.
Okay, what am I doing here? Okay.
At Ninja Girl 79. I can't say what I want, it's explicit. At the blind pilot. I bet Christy could clean his clock and not even work up a sweat doing it. Smiles.
I know she could.
At Ninja Girl 79. LMAO. At Ninja Girl 79. I ain't no city chick, I'm a country girl who was brought up tough.
Alright, what's he doing? Let me see.
At the blind pilot. I know she could do it as well, John, in the short time I've known her. That's why I said it.
Oh, I do know. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what first officer's doing here. There we go. Do you guys not see why I say First Officer 5 is quicker?
At the blind pilot. Of course you know the comments are coming from a robot and not a human. Just to get Philly's goat. LOL.
No, I don't think that's a robot. That's definitely not a robot. That's coming from an email, not comments. They're not coming on the chat saying it. They're sending emails. So it's definitely not a robot.
At Oren 8722. We can't hear first FOFFI, sir.
That's because I'm using 6 right now. I normally use 5. Hold on, I'll fix it where you can hear it.
At Ninja Girl 79. Philly needs me to teach them / he / she / them / they a lesson and I'm ready, buddy. At the blind pilot. No, I meant my comments were coming from a robot, not from a human to get his goat.
Oh yeah. Okay, now you guys are here, First Officer 6. Now you guys should hear it whenever.
The icing vehicles are coming now.
Can you guys hear that?
At Oren 8722. You can set how fast the checklists go. There's edit boxes in settings and I just set them to 0. Something like time between checklist responses, etc. Forgot the exact label.
Yeah, I'm
At
not
the
even.
blind pilot.
Confirm aircraft is ready for treatment.
I'm not
At
even
Ninja
going to
Girl
mess with it.
79.
I'm just going to
Philly just a fake keyboard warrior
go back
anyways
to
that probably sleeps with a
using
blow-up
5.
doll.
It does what I need it
At
to.
Brandon Armstrong 2656. No, we can't. At Oren 8722. Still can't hear it though. Doesn't matter.
We begin treatment now and observe fluid type 1. Concentration at 75%. We'll call you back when ready.
I have no idea why you guys ain't hearing it.
Clear to Fort Lauderdale. As filed, runway 9 left. Climb and maintain 5,000, expect flight level tree. 601.
I've got it added. Oh, I know why, because I would have to restart the stream or OBS. So, yeah. That's exactly why you're not hearing it.
At the blind pilot. I am it's loud and clear.
Turn your volume on, let me see something. Dave so we can hear it.
At Orin 8722. InSim ATC is on again.
No, ATC is not on. I don't know what they're hearing. I've been hearing it for years. 8722. InSim ATC is on again. And no, it's not, Josh. The ATC is not on. It's off. I have no idea what you're hearing,
At
dude.
Ninja Girl 79. Not on my end.
There is no ATC coming from the sim. Yeah, I'm not sure what you're hearing.
At Lounging with John. I hear the sprayer and all just fine.
You're good, David.
At Lounging with John. I also don't hear the ATC. And it's me
De-icing
again.
and anti-icing completed.
At Lounging with
Anti-icing
John.
code is fluid type
Hold
1.
on.
Concentration at 75%. I'm disconnecting. Good day.
Did you hear that?
Activate SUT W2S. Dumbass thing.
Okay.
Activate SUT W2S. I hear it just fine. At Ninja Girl 79. I hear it now. Activate SUT
That
W2S.
should be working. There should not be no
Not sure
SIM
what ATC you're
ATC.
hearing. Activate SUT W2S.
Yeah, because there is no SIM
I don't
ATC
hear
talking.
no ATC.
So I don't know what you're hearing there, Josh. All right.
At the blind pilot. Just heard de-icing icing.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback. Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push is completed and brakes are set.
All right. All that looks good. I think Josh is hearing voices. Josh, when we're done streaming, go ahead and just schedule an appointment with me and we'll do some therapy with you.
Bypass pin inserted.
I don't know what he was hearing. The only thing he's been
At Ninja
talking
Girl
is
79.
First Officer
Low.
and GSX. So
Locking gear.
At Ninja Girl 79. LOL. Activate SUT W2S. Okay, on mine again. Damn thing.
yeah, you're good, David. Even if you're on mine, I don't care. That's why I gave it to you.
Release parking brakes, please. Commencing push. Due to to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push is completed and brakes are set.
Let me see what our trim is. I need to fix that. 7.25. There goes Brandon, not being
At
sociable
Brandon
again.
Armstrong 2656. It hates you, David. What can I say? LOL.
So Josh heard ATC apparently, but David didn't hear it. Chrissy didn't hear it. Ron didn't hear it. What about you, Brandon? Did you hear simulator ATC? Because I did not hear it either.
At Ninja Girl 79. Y'all, we went applied and on a good list for a apartment, so cross fingers.
I know, I'm so excited about it.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. Yes, I did briefly. At Brandon Armstrong 2656. Briefly.
I don't think you heard ATC, dude. It had to be something from first officer. Had to be. I do have say intentions connected to first officer too. So, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you guys. Guess you'll just have to deal with it.
At the blind pilot. Best of luck.
Alright, trim is set.
At Ninja Girl 79. Thanks, Ron.
Hey Josh, how do we get the passenger view in 2024?
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking gear.
All right, guys.
At Orin 8722. I don't know. Have to install them first, I think. Think it may be Alt plus 3,
Tow truck
or
disconnected.
whatever it's assigned
Bypass
to.
pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Alright, guys, we're looking good here.
At Davidsut W2S. I filed some new court cases today. One Brandon Armstrong failure to show up to his court date. I now got to send the warrant. At Davidsut W2S. For Johnny to sign.
No problem. Brandon's gonna be a jailbird. Damn, Brandon.
At Ninja Girl 79.
How dare you fail
LOL.
to show up to court? He even warned you yesterday and you still missed court. What a jailbird, man. Gosh.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. And what was I supposed to show up to court for this time, LOL?
Yeah, what did he do, David?
At David Sut W2S. Slander.
Oh my gosh. Shame on you, Brandon.
At Ninja Girl 79. Holy crap, Brandon. At Brandon Armstrong 2656. I didn't do anything. At the blind pilot. Poor Brandon. LOL. At David Sut W2S. Guilty till proven to not be.
There you go. Brandon's like, why am I getting picked on, guys?
At David Sut W2S. How about a fine instead of $3,000 due by midnight?
There you go.
At the blind pilot. Brandon, that's what they all say. LOL, if you can't do the time, don't do the crime. Smiles.
That's right. Don't do the crime, you don't do the time.
At David Sut W2S. I want it in dollars. So $3,000 $1 bills.
Damn! That's a lot of $1 bills.
At Ninja Girl 79. Damn, that's a lot of ones. At David Sut W2S. Just kidding, Brandon. Don't have a stroke on us. At Brandon Armstrong 2656.
Alright, yoke to the left.
Don't have it.
Center.
At the blind pilot.
To the
well,
right.
Brandon, if you can't prove
Center.
it, you didn't do it. LOL.
It's a little slow on the control checklist too. 6 is. Oh, for goodness sakes, it's got the rudder thing. Rudder left and rudder right. I don't even... Sorry, 5 is quicker, 5 is better. Anyways. You can go ahead and get our taxi check approval for... let me check the runway, hold on.
Aisle contact ground for taxi clearance.
Yeah, you do that. taxi for runway 3 left.
I'll handle the taxi clearance.
Alright, let's go pause this.
FedEx 228 Heavy, we're ready to taxi and we have information Gulf.
Because God knows if I jump to the runway what it's going to do.
FedEx 228 Heavy, Metro Ground, runway 22 left taxi via Echo Kilo Yankee 10.
9, there we go. Hold
Delta
on.
1378, ready to taxi.
Runway 22 left, Echo Kilo Yankee 10, FedEx 228 Heavy.
Dollar subtitle. Dollar description.
On runway 3 left.
And what is the thing on First Officer Josh that talks about pushing screw when we reach 70%? What is screw? No idea what that is.
Ground Delta 2480, taxi to the gate.
Delta 2480, taxi departing via Alpha 2, Alpha Quebec, Juliet, Juliet 8.
Alpha 2, Alpha, Quebec, Juliet,
You
Juliet.
can go ahead and connect the tower, request takeoff, runway 3 left, holding short.
We're cleared to taxi to runway 22 left via Echo Kilo Yankee 10. Let's proceed with that.
We are ready for takeoff.
I'll contact tower for takeoff clearance.
At Orin 8722. It will activate Toga for you. The screw is the actual screw in the real plane guarding the switch.
228 Heavy, we're holding short of runway 22 left.
Well, I know, but it's the way it words it, dude. It's like activate screw at 70%. That doesn't make any sense.
228 Heavy, Metro Tower, runway 22 left, winds 080 at 4. RNAV forwards, cleared for takeoff.
Endeavor 4751, contact ground on 132.725.
Runway 22 left, RNAV forwards cleared for takeoff. FedEx 228 Heavy.
Hold on, guys. I'm going to check one thing real quick before we take off.
Spirit Wings 386, cross runway 22 left.
Cross 22 left, Spirit Wings 386.
Cessna 4 Hotel Bravo, hold short of runway 21 left.
Hold short of 21 left, Cessna 4 Hotel Bravo.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. How come it's on the outside view? At David Sut
Hold on,
W2S.
Runway 9 left.
We don't call it that though.
Niner L, holding
We
short,
call it
Delta
Toga.
2481.
That's what I thought too, David. And it wasn't on the outside view, Brandon. It was just being louder. All right, go ahead and request takeoff again.
Request for takeoff clearance sent to tower.
Delta 308, winds calm, runway 21 left, cleared to land.
FedEx 228 Heavy Metro Tower holding short of runway 22 left, ready for takeoff.
Delta 2940, cross runway 3 left.
FedEx Heavy, ready for takeoff. Runway 3 left, holding short.
FedEx 228 Heavy, runway 22 left, wind 080 at 4. RNAV forwards, cleared for takeoff.
Correction, we are on runway 3 left.
Runway 22 left, RNAV forwards, cleared for takeoff. FedEx 228 Heavy.
They got that wrong. FedEx Heavy, we are on runway 3 left, requesting takeoff. There's a door. Hold on, guys. Up.
Delta 2934.
New upgrade. Dollar subtitle. Dollar description.
I don't know what that was about.
Latest 5 uniform Papa, hold short of runway 27 right.
Hold on, we got something totally jacked up here. There was a fucking airplane in front of us.
Detroit Metro.
You gotta be kidding me. Okay, number 1. We'll get through this quick, guys. We're not using First Officer 6 again.
Press B to access options and social features.
That's the first thing. Because it's a pain in the ass.
Runway 4 right. Holding short of runway 4 right, procured 4764.
So, we're going to restart it where we was. Let me go fix the setting real quick, because I don't know what that was about. Hold on.
Resume.
We got this. Hold on.
Settings. Main menu. Settings.
Settings. Hold on.
Settings. General screen. Tab 1 of 5.
75058,
Settings.
hold short
Assistance
of
screen.
runway 9 left.
Tab 2 of 5. Currently highlighted.
Hold short
Letters.
of 9
Turf.
left,
Helicopters.
identify
Helicopters.
058.
Helicopters. Helicopters. Assisted control. Hot air balloons. Hot air balloons.
We don't want that.
Hero drift con. Display active. Flight path. Taxi ribbon. Piloting and value is visual only. Disable aircraft. Disable crash damage. Piloting and control.
No, not that.
Disable crash
I
damage.
ain't worried about that.
Value is realistic. Disable aircraft stress damage. Disable engine stress. Disable aircraft stress.
No.
Notification received. New upgrade. Currently, icing effect.
Delta
Disable engine stress
2631,
damage.
contact
Deactivated.
ground on
Disable engine stress damage.
132.725.
Icing effect. Visual only. Disable
No, it's not.
notification received. New
Hold
upgrade.
on.
Disable engine stress. Icing effect. Visual only. Cyclic selector. Press.
Make sure that was
Unlimited.
good.
Turbulence. Wake turbulences.
Okay.
G effect.
We're good. Never mind.
Resume.
Hold on.
Button.
We're just going to restart here.
Restart. Button.
It won't take that long, guys.
Restart. Button.
Because we're not using...
Press Q to free cam.
Number 1, I'm not using 6 again. I don't know what that was about.
Restart.
Delta 1648.
I think there was an airplane in front of us.
Resume. Restart.
Hold short of 9 left, Delta 1648.
Pop-up dialog. Restart flight. You will restart your flight from your starting point.
No big deal, it happens. Okay.
Activate SUT W2S.
Ready to
It was
fly.
a powered down airplane.
Press space to select.
Activate SUT W2S. Fucking trolls.
Yep, because they will do that.
You need to set parking brakes to request ground
Alright,
services.
guys. This will not take long. Now, me personally, like I said, I like 5 better. Hold on, guys. I'm fixing say intentions here real quick. And we don't get ATC nowhere near like we did before with say intention. I don't know what's going on with that, but handing comms over to you. We got this, guys. No big deal. Fucking trolls.
John, I'm only rated to handle IFR related comms.
Handing comms over to you. That is a bug.
I'll handle the comms from here.
See? Told you. Alright.
Endeavor 5257, runway 21, right taxi via Kilo 3, Yankee,
Dollar
Yankee
subtitle.
4, Yankee,
Dollar
hold
description.
short of runway
At
9
the
left,
blind
then
pilot.
Victor 2, Victor Mike
John.
6.
We all want the latest and greatest, but have it bug-free and accessible.
Well, I like First Officer 5 personally myself.
Victor, Mike 6, Endeavor 5257.
But that's my own preference.
Delta 788, runway 22 left taxi via Uniform 8 Foxtrot, hold short of runway 9 left, then Echo 2, Kilo 6, Yankee 10.
Runway 22 left taxi via Uniform.
Yeah, I could go in there and adjust all them settings in 6, but why? When I can use 5 and do the same thing. It does it just as quick.
Good evening, Captain.
I go with the model of, you don't fix something unless it's broke, and 5 works just fine.
Dollar subtitle. Dollar description.
Runway 22 left taxi via Kilo Romeo Yankee, Yankee 4 Yankee, hold short of runway 9 left, then Yankee 10, Skywest 4111.
We'll go to plan page, go ahead and request IFR.
Requesting IFR clearance now.
Set that for 140.
Metro clearance, FedEx 228 Heavy. We'd like to receive our IFR clearance. We have golf.
Clearance on request. You're number 1.
Flaps 20.
FedEx 228 Heavy, Metro clearance, clear to Reykjavik via the Zetter 4 departure. Radar vectors dingled and is filed. Departure runway 22 left. Initial climb to 17,000. Departure on 125.525, squawk 3724.
Okay, they did change our departure runway. But in our last IFR, they did not give us 22 left.
Metro clearance, FedEx 228 Heavy. Cleared to Reykjavik via the Zetter 4. Radar vectors to dingle, then is filed. Departing runway 22 left. Initial climb to 17,000 feet. Departure frequency 125.525. Squawk 3724.
FedEx 228 Heavy, read that correct.
There we go, 22 left. What is their altitude after takeoff?
Initial climb clearance is to 17,000 feet after takeoff.
We'll hit home. There we go. Go here, set our fuel real quick. All right. $189,820,000. 189,000. £189,820. That goes there. Then we got our payload. 509.2.
Heading out for my checks.
See, already going out for the check. I didn't have to go mess with no time or nothing like that. That's what I'm talking about. Sorry, but Eric data is not out of oh, it might be. That's right. We'll use it on this flight. It'll be fine. We're at Detroit. Copy our position. Alright, IRS is the line. We're at KDTW. Hit left soft 1. We're going to BIRK. Right soft 1. Okay, that's all in there. Execute. That's good. Now we'll select it for our Route 1 uplink. Like, I've already got the flight almost programmed, guys. It's not going to take long at all. And there might be people out there that want to use First Officer 6, and that's your choice. You can do that. Eventually, I want to be using 5, because I'm going to be doing a checklist myself. But alright, we'll load in the Route 1 uplink. That is now loading. But you see how much quicker it is. I didn't have to go in and do no settings or none of that bull crap. Just put in the information and go. Activate, execute. Go to the leg page. Get our weather, right soft 6 twice. Execute, Alt V for forecast. For the descent, right soft 5, left soft 6. Done.
Detroit Metro clearance, citation Mike November Yankee 124, request IFR to Burke.
Clearance on request, stand by.
Clear to Burke is filed, timing.
Right soft 4 for 22 left.
190, departure on 132025, walking 1571, expect runway 3 left for citation 124.
Zeter 4.
Citation 124, read back correct. Contact ground on 132.725, when ready.
We left south 3 for Zeter. There we go. Sick bow. There's sick bow. Execute. That's done. Now for arrival. Alright, 19. Turt 3. 19 Turt 3. There's Turt. No transition. Only our star. That's all we need, though. Execute. That's done. Clear out our perf in it. We're going to put in $33,000. Cost index 108. That's there. We don't need 14.0 for our reserve. That's too much for the. We just don't need that much, so I'm going to make it lower. There we go. Okay, that's done. We got 46 for our thrust. That goes there. Flaps 20. There we go. 7.0 for our trim. Now I'm just waiting on him to get back in, and we'll be getting out here pretty quickly. I'm gonna do something while he's in there. Alright, while we're waiting,
The icing vehicles are coming now.
alright, we're going to go ahead and de-ice real quick. Yeah, there was an airplane parked right in front of me, and we had hit it. That's exactly what happened.
At Alphinthiking. Sub.
Confirm aircraft is ready for treatment.
Okay,
At
confirmed for
Alphinthiking.
treatment.
I can't see nothing. At Davidsut W2S. Easy fix.
If you can't see
They need
anything,
to make it when an
that's...
airplane sits on the runway
Look
for
at
more than
Sam.
5 minutes it gets moved.
We begin treatment now and observe. Fluid type 1. Concentration at 75%. I will call you back when ready.
We got a troll in here saying they can't see nothing. You might not see the chat. Hold on. I'll take care of it. I don't think it's showing the chat. They're on I'll take care of you, mister. I can't see nothing.
At Ninja Girl 79. Put it on your TV, problem solved. At Ninja Girl 79. Well, the window has ice on it.
Yeah, hold on.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656.
Yeah, but that's not because they can't see anything where it's on our end. It's just because of the ice on the window. Yeah.
Walk around completed.
But you can see the cockpit.
I don't have a cockpit view. I got a window view. Oh, the front window view, I guess it is. I don't know. I can't tell.
It's
De-icing and anti-icing completed. Anti-icing
Okay,
code
look,
is
there's
fluid
outside.
type 1. Concentration at 75%. I'm disconnected. Good day.
let it catch up. And that was a troll. Did you even see their chat? Because they were a troll, they were on just the Restream platform. Okay, are you still seeing inside or outside now? But you can see. They were saying they couldn't see nothing at all.
That's why I said put it on your TV, probably.
Huh?
That's why I said put it on your TV, probably.
Yeah. Yeah. Freaking troll is all it was. That or the troll just on Restream. Because if you can't see their chat, usually it's a troll on the Restream platform.
Flow completed. Pre-flight checklist.
Now that he's got the power and stuff going, can you see in the cockpit now?
Sit. Parking brake. On.
Or is it
Fuel
still
control
dark?
switches. Cut off. Pre-flight checklist completed.
Okay, so you're seeing out the window in the front. Okay. Alright. Sorry guys, I had to deal with the freaking troll. We're gonna close the doors. Yeah, exactly.
Initiating before start flow.
We ain't got far to go and we'll already be getting ready to take off, guys. See how much quicker it is? And I mean, yeah, Josh says you can go and do all them settings in First Officer 6, but you don't even got to mess with it. I mean, I don't got to mess with it. Yeah, it is. I think it is. I mean, I agree, David.
Flow completed. Before start checklist. Flight deck door. Closed and locked. Passenger signs.
Hey, babe.
On. MCP. Speed. 158. Heading. 215. Altitude. 33000. Sit. Takeoff speeds. B1 149er. BR 151. B2 158. Checked. CDU pre-flight. Completed. Trim.
Say it to my face.
Sit.
No.
Departure briefing. It will be a left seat takeoff from Kilo, Delta, Tango, Whiskey, 2, Bravo, India, Romeo, Kilo. Taxi route is per ATC instructions. We'll be departing on runway 22 left, climbing via the departure procedures to an initial altitude of 33,000 feet. Standard reject and emergency procedures apply. Any questions? I'm good. Completed. Beacon lights. On. Before start checklist completed.
Okay, all that's done. Cat got Brandon's tongue. You got him scared, David. Alright, let me get this. Let me get my head straight here. Alright, so did that. Alright, let's go ahead.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback. Due to icing conditions, please stand by until push is completed and brakes are set.
Okay.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted. Locking gear.
Okay. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. Thank you, baby. What's that? Oh. Thank you. I mainly wanted the coffee. Okay.
Release parking brakes.
Okay.
Commencing push. Due to icing conditions, please stand by until push is completed and brakes are set.
Hi there. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, go lay down there. Go get your lamb in my lap.
Welcome back, baby.
Set parking brakes.
Legitly. Oh, damn. Dog farted, you guys. Shit, really, bro? What do you mean? Where you can hear what?
The chat's saying stop talking.
Huh?
The chat's not talking.
Well, I heard what he said.
Starting engines.
What is it not? What are you not hearing?
Because I typed better you than me, and it didn't even talk out.
Say something again. Why can't you? I heard yours just come through.
We can't hear each other.
And I just heard yours.
We cannot hear each other. You can hear, we cannot.
Oh, you guys can't hear it.
Yes.
Hold on, and I'll fix it. You gotta be a little more clear about what you're talking about. Okay, now I know what you're saying. Give me a minute.
Engine 2 cut out.
That's because I didn't add it yet. Okay, now, hold on, you'll be able to hear it. You should, hold on. Alright, say something and see if you guys hear the stream. I got a feeling I'm going to have to...
Engine 1 started.
You got to give it time to... Yeah, hold on. Let it get back to you.
Cockpit to ground.
All engines.
We have a good engine start. You can disconnect. Unlocking gear.
Before taxi flow.
Still didn't hear it, did you? I'm going to have to stop the stream and restart it. I think. Hold on.
Tow truck disconnected.
Hold on.
Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Okay. Alright, I'm going to have to do this. I don't want to do this, but I'm going to have to. So here's what I'm going to do. Let me get through the takeoff here, and then I'll restart the stream. Alright, trim is set. Give me a minute, guys. Hold on.
Clear on the right. Clear on the left. Flow completed. Before taxi checklist. Anti-ice. Checked. Recall. Checked. Auto brakes. Rejected takeoff. Flight control test.
Hold on. Have you guys not heard the chat this whole time?
No, just recently stopped.
Let me restart the chat because that wouldn't make sense. Okay. Hold on, we'll restart chat. I'm gonna restart chat. Just give me a minute. Okay, say something, babe. Let it come back to you and see if you hear it. We'll take off here in a minute, guys. Go ahead and request taxi, runway 22 left.
Requesting taxi to runway 22 left now.
Ready to taxi.
Brickyard 3521, runway 22 left taxi via Echo Kilo Kilo 6 Yankee Yankee 10.
FedEx 228 Heavy, we're ready to taxi to runway 22 left, and we have Gulf.
Still didn't hear it.
FedEx 228 Heavy, Metro Ground, runway 22
What
left
is
taxi
it?
via Echo Kilo Yankee 10.
Endeavor 5231, ready to push.
Runway 22 left, Echo Kilo Yankee 10, FedEx 228 Heavy.
Oh, I know why. Hold on, guys.
American 2376, give way to the
Let me
Endeavor
restart OBS. Give me like 2 minutes. We're not going to take off until I get it back online, so hold on. OBS crashed and I